I'll do. Time for another beer review. Well, 2 beer reviews this time. So it's Jubilee weekend here in the UK, and I thought I'd better acknowledge the Jubilee. My brother bought me these 2. He was in Aldi and he picked them up. I haven't had a chance to review them. I've just been so busy over the bank holiday. I've been in Manchester for 2 days, and then I was in Kendal for a day visiting Lakes Brewco, and I just fancied a day off it on the Saturday, so I thought, right, I'll do a beer review today on the Sunday, finish my weekend off, and I'll do these 2 Jubilee beers that are in Aldi. I don't think they're very expensive, so these are the 2. I think Eddie at the Hop House, I think he's done a review on his channel, so check him out. So they're from the Great British Brewing Company. They're brewed specially for Aldi, but they don't actually say on the can who brews them. So yeah, you can make your guesses. This one's called British Ale, which is 4.4%, and they're calling it a British hybrid lager using ale brewing processes. Hybrid style beer brewed with lager yeast and fermented at ale temperatures. A subtle toasted malt flavour combines with an undercurrent of citrus and tropical notes from British Olicana hops. And this one with the Union Jack on is a session IPA. This one is 4%. They're both in 440ml cans. It says an easy drinking IPA, light and crisp with a subtle bitterness, distinct fresh aromas of grapefruit and citrus. A go-to IPA for any occasion. And that line throws me. I just assumed with the date that they came out on that they were brewed for the Jubilee, so maybe they're going to run with it because they're saying it's for any occasion. So who knows whether these are going to hang around or not. So I will do the British Ale first. I think that's a shite name, but there you go. Right, so the British Ale. Copper orange, high levels of clarity, the odd bubble going up to almost a brilliant white head. We'll get the nose. Yeah, I'm picking up a bit of citrus there. Slight toffee note. Right, we'll dive in. Cheers, everybody. It's got a really, really bitter finish. That citrus flavour up front gets lost behind the bitterness and it hangs around. It's got quite a cloying mouthfeel. Yeah, it's not the best. It's okay at best. I think with them calling it a British ale and then in small font calling it a hybrid lager, if people are lager drinkers, I think the bitterness on the finish might put them off, to be honest. There's a grapefruit in there as well. Yeah, it's just a bit too bitter, a little bit unbalanced for me, but it wasn't an expensive one. So we'll try the session IPA. Yeah. Paler, more of a yellow colour as I'm pouring it. Bizarrely, the session IPA looks more like a lager than the hybrid lager. Yeah, so we've got a few more bubbles on this one, but it isn't a lot. More of a brilliant white head on this one. Look at the nose. There's a lot of lemon citrus, but there is a grapefruit in there, but the grapefruit smells a little bit synthetic. Right, I'm going to dive in. Cheers, everybody. big grapefruit flavour. It's okay. Neither are great, both cheap. Again, bitter finish. It's saying subtle. I'm just gonna. I'd say it's more bitter than the British ale. Both have quite a nasty bitter finish. The initial flavour as it entered the mouth was okay. I'm just not keen on the bitterness on the finish on both of these drinks. I wouldn't buy either of them again. They're not the best. If you're on a budget, you know, by the time you've broke it down, a 4-pack in Tesco's of a craft beer will probably work out at the same price as what you're buying these at. I would get a 4-pack in Tesco's of like an Overmonk, something like that. They're not the best. They're okay. Well, they're not okay. The poor more than okay, to be brutally honest. Gassy. I'm burping a lot. I don't think the Queen will be giving these the royal seal of approval, sadly. There's better beer in Aldi. There's better beer in Aldi than these. So, hopefully they are just for the Jubilee and they don't hang around. I don't think they're great. If I had to pick a favourite of the two, crikey, maybe slightly lean towards the British Ale. I'd pick the British Ale over the Session IPA, but neither are great. So that's the Great British Brewing Co.'s British Ale and Session IPA from Aldi. I'll add those to my Aldi playlist. Thank you for watching, and on to the next one. Cheers.